What up, YouTube? It's a moment everybody's been waiting for. About to bring the Generators to the battlefield and destroy all these mother. I got Leela here with me right here. Look at her, she's so cute. But we about to get into some of these Master Duel videos, so go ahead and hit that like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into some of these replays. Alright, so basically let's just jump into the last 5 duels that I had. Let's go over some of the wins first, and then let's see that loss that I got. Because this is basically the lightest version of the deck that I was running, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. To it. Let's get into it. Oh, that field looks awesome. Yeah, I'm kind of not running the awesome fields because why? Because I like to spend my money on cards and not on the fields. But power to you if you're doing it, you know, not no hate. All right, so they didn't have the best opener there, and I'm surprised they let me go first. Probably, usually that Labyrinth deck doesn't mind going second because it can still set up on my turn, which it looks like he's doing now. So I'm gonna go ahead and set that. I'm not gonna use it to special summon Valhalla on my hand. They're gonna drop the Max C, so I'm not gonna go into Lopter, um, LOPT. Now I'm gonna go ahead and activate this. Go ahead and activate summon those two. And the reason okay, I can't even use it now because okay. Yeah, I think I was trying to still get Vala's effect off and use it. That was a good call here, just randomly hitting one of the cards he set already. That's gonna hurt a little bit because I only run one of that, but that's okay. So Vala's still on the board. Now I'm gonna go ahead and use her. Gonna go ahead and make in Punisher. My life is 1,000 less, so I unaffected. What's about to happen here was really pretty incredible. I was like, wow. And you know what? It makes sense. I would run it. It's not that bad of a card. So basically, plays 2,000 life points, gets to look at my hand, gets to kick a card out my hand, Red Lotus, and then basically makes in Punisher affected by cards. But I'm still able here to still keep moving. Still able to keep playing. He's gonna put down that's not bad. Let's keep going here. I'm going to be able to get to, I believe, my monster. Yep. There we go, Leviathan. Now I'm going to try to force out some cards, but it looks like he's going to force me to use my card first. Now he's going to destroy that. That's all right. I'm going to probably take his back row here. Yep, took the back row here, so because I don't have to worry about what they were, and especially I didn't want to deal with that. So now I'm just taking all of his monsters here. Going to go ahead and make him discard a card, kill his monsters, go ahead and do self-destruct. Now guess who I'm gonna make? Exactly. Now you can't touch. Now you can't do anything. Alright, gonna go ahead and bring him out, so if I send him to grave. I did like that Red Lotus returned that card back to my hand. Him playing Red Lotus was kind of like, who plays that card? And it just perfectly put him under life points so that my Psyframe didn't have his cool ability anymore to be unaffected. Or not Psyframe, but in Punisher. Basically here it's already done at this point. I'm gonna go ahead and get I don't even have to go into XYZ. I'm just gonna bring out hair there and we're gonna just attack over everything in GG. Alright, so here we go with the second duel. Well, I have Dimensional Shifter, which is really OP. Let's see if, let's see. Oh, I remember this duel. Yeah, this one, not fair for my opponent a little bit here, but he did have the Ash, though, on the Maxi, so I couldn't get too much out of this, but I don't think he did too much here because, why? Dimensional Shifter. He couldn't make too many plays. Have to run it in this deck. It's just too good because I don't care about my graveyard. And look, I got my Lone Fire Blossom. Go ahead and get to my monster here. Lone Fire Blossom got banished. Don't care. Gonna go ahead and stretch his boss room just because. Don't really feel like giving up my hair in hand because I was gonna summon it. Yep. Didn't want to go for the boss fight card or whatever. And here, ooh, Super Poly. Ooh. Good thing Leviathan can't get grabbed. He wasn't able to grab it. Go ahead and kill that. Hit 3,000. Set boss room. So now, oh, I don't even have a card to discard, so kind of useless. But unless we use this to search, yep. Doesn't matter. GG. So in that last duel, you can just see how impactful Dimensional Shifter is. So basically, won because of that, and honestly, the deck can run it. If the deck can run it, same for Flundereeze. Flundereeze is running it because why? They can run it. You know, the tier element deck is powerful. All right, here we don't have too many. We have just the Maxi. Obviously, you got to run the Maxi. Here we go. Oh, here's a good example of how we're gonna use boss quests. Oh no, I don't even use boss quests. Oh, I want to go into my big guy. All right, there we go. Something told me to go into my big guy that time instead of playing it safe. All right. So the one thing about this is I have to wait now to negate an effect in order to use Hopper. Ooh, yeah, who plays? This is the first time I'm seeing that card get played, which is pretty crazy. Gonna go ahead and chain Maxi to that. Oh, he's gonna, okay. Just do that. That's a good move. So now I at least I don't get to draw one card. He's gonna bring out, I don't know why he did that, because he knew that was getting negated. And now I'm gonna use this right away in the same chain, just so that I can get my Baron out right away, so I have another negate. And just like that, Baron came out real quick and easy, making them discard a card. They're adding that card to hand. Now they have to send a card to grave. Didn't want to negate it. Hair is really good, but you got to make sure you don't negate the wrong things. Here I didn't negate with Baron de Fleur, so that was pretty good. Now I still have Baron de Fleur to negate. Here I could have gave up Valo away and went for game, but I don't even know if I would have been game because I would have summoned her. I don't have anything in grave right now to special summon, so it wouldn't have been as good. Here we go. Gonna go ahead and bring him out just because he's really good, and that's it in turn for him. He's gonna destroy himself because he already knows is GG. Just negate that. Go ahead and end. I don't know why you think I would have let that go, but at that point it's just fun. Go ahead and go into the last game that I just had. This game was pretty intense, as you can see. It's 12 turns. A lot of craziness happens here. A lot of craziness. Yeah, at one point in time. Oh yeah, this was against Labyrinth. He had one turn where he just played all types of funky plays. I think he was just activating effects to activate effects because he could activate effects. Oh, and I had a really slow start. And this was like the first slow start I had in such a long time. It was ridiculous. And I still came out on top, which was really good. As you saw the record, I had so many wins. It was just ridiculous. And here, still can't do much. I'm gonna go ahead and end my turn again. And this is kind of really good here. I'm waiting to use evenly match. I didn't want to just use it right there. I was thinking about, I should just activate No Man Cross out, banish Ash because I had the max season hand. That way, at least they can't chain Ash to when I activate Max C and I use evenly. That was the plan there, but I was like, you know what? Let me wait a turn. Let him get more cards on the field, and then see if I can evenly him for more. It looks like he's actually having a little bit of a slow start too. I didn't really feel like dealing with the big Labyrinth monster yet, so I went ahead and ashed that first. But now I'm hoping he sets a few more cards because now if I at least can get a play here, I'm gonna at least be aggressive and use the Fiendish. All right, so I at least have a play now. I'm gonna go ahead and start being aggressive here. Gonna go ahead and hit the Ash like I was saying. So just in case if he change something to special summon a monster, I can at least drop Max C. And it actually was a good play because next turn he discards an Ash, which he probably already had it this turn in hand. Pretty sure that's what's gonna happen here. It's not even sped up. Yeah, let's not speed it up. Let's get into the nitty and gritty of this. So here I'm gonna go ahead and make my boy Leviathan. Such a powerful card. Such a powerful card. He's gonna go ahead and do that. Yep, see, there was the Ash. So basically, I guess it was still the same turn, but he didn't even special summon too much. There I could have chained Maxi, but I was thinking about waiting. Let me grab those 2 traps real quick, not deal with it. I think here is where I messed up a little bit. I think I should have maybe waited a little bit to activate it, but I wanted to draw some cards. Here I'm going to draw 3 of my boss stages. It's going to be absolutely ridiculous, absolutely unlucky, but it's just, it is what it is. And I was like, wow, that's the time, you know, when obviously when you don't have your boss stage, they're all stacked together in your deck. Brings you back to actual real life Yu-Gi-Oh! So here we go. We're gonna go ahead and chain that. Grab that. Yep, 3 boss stages. I was like, whatever. At that point, take the boss stage. It gets bounced. Here, it's not looking good for me. It is not looking good for me. 2 cards to his entire hand right there. How the heck am I gonna come back from this? How? He makes a few misplays, but it's like he was just activating effects to activate effects. Like. Think about it. You can't just do that. But yeah, I should have lost here. Definitely should have lost here. Gonna go ahead and activate a field card. Always do the field card first, just in case they max C or do anything else. You at least get the draw off that. Here they're gonna activate their trap card, special summon one from the deck, and combo a bunch of cards here. We think this is maybe where he was doing some stuff, or he maybe shouldn't have been, but he's still getting his stuff off. Okay, that's a decent card. I haven't seen too many people play that card. Oof, the Ice Dragon Prism. That card he doesn't get to utilize. I was actually playing around that really well to make sure that I didn't get hit by it too hard. And I actually did. I played around it really well. Didn't let it wipe me out. That card is really, really good. Let's go ahead and see what we get here. Pretty sure I'm gonna make my one dude. You can activate a trap card that you set that turn. But here I have no lights, no darks, and no other ones engraved. So here I just have to stick with that. No lights and darks for him to. I do have a bunch of fire, so if I ever put a fire on board, he can bring out a fire monster and banish it. Chaining the max C to my field card. That's actually one of the things that hurts the most. Max C'ing the field card, ashing the field card, and evenly match. Those are your biggest weaknesses playing this deck. Gonna go ahead and then sometimes when you get max seed right away, just go hair. Don't even go lobster. I mean, unless you really need to. I was thinking about hair if I really needed to, but I really didn't, and I'm glad I did. I just went hair, preventing him from getting one more extra card. This is where he makes a misplay. He should have thought about it before he made this guy, because I have my guy who negates a summon, so that's very powerful. So I'm glad I was able to get that off. Negate, destroy. That was pretty bad for him. It's sent to grave. I was going to go ahead and say no because I want him still on board. And I didn't even use his discard effect yet if he searches or adds a card from his deck to his hand. This is where he got aggressive, probably because he was making misplays. Yeah, he was probably like, or he wanted to activate his effect. That could be true, that he was like, you know what, I'm going to get Fiendish Chain. I'm going to get Imperm. So maybe that's why he did that. I don't know if it was the best play there. And he's running D-Dimensional. I did not catch that the first time. Wow, that's cool. Good card. Yep, I would play it, especially if it's a trap and you can search it in that. Oh yeah, I would play that for sure. That card's going to kill him and let him set another Imperm. Like, look at all of this. Like, I guess he's not really misplaying. I guess he's really still doing his thing. Like, this is really intense. I'm not sure how. I guess I do win. Oh, I do Leviatine. Leviatine is just broke, man. He is absolutely broke. So we'll see what happens here. Draw my next card. Is it Hopper? It was Hopper. Okay, yeah, I remember what I did here. And Hopper's awesome. Like, this little dude, Hop Ear, little dude is amazing. He is amazing. All right, I'm gonna go her. Try to chain. Yep. Try to get back my boss here from grave. And the reason why I went Valet in this play, because I don't have one in grave right now. He has it on his field, so I don't have one in grave right now. I want to get another one on board so that I can get to that point. Now he's doing evenly. And shuts her down. See, this is why Hop here is so good, is because I'm gonna be SOL. I am going to be SOL. But the fact that I can still get some presents here from these tokens is going to be good. And looks like all heck was going to rain down on me. Super, super close to being defeated. Now I'm going to use Hopper, get that. Going to go ahead and make him discard a card here with Desert Locust. You know, I mean, that's not the big play. The big play is basically that I was waiting a little. I waited here a little bit to hopefully he finish Imperm, but he didn't. So it looks like he wanted to save the Imperm for my turn, but did he not know I was bringing out Baron? That was maybe another misplay on him. If he would have stopped that, I mean, I guess next turn I could have just synchroed with it, which would have been also good, but I don't have a level 4 right now. I wouldn't have had to wait till level 4. So that would have been a little tough. I went to destroy a card because I wanted to. I didn't want to go for Fiendish. I'm letting Fiendish stick there because that's the card I'm going to negate. Going to go ahead and bring back her because she is your best extender. She's such a good extender. Going to go ahead and negate that. No, sir. Then going to obviously bring out Hair. Hair is just all beast. From here, I'm going to go ahead and I should be making Leviatine. Because he's just a beast. She, just a beast. Now I'm going to go, so it's a quick effect, I'm going to go ahead and attack, get some monsters off the board. Get some of these guys out. Then go ahead and use this. Probably going to take his back row. I don't really feel like, oh yeah, it was yep. It was evenly matched. I definitely had to take that back row because I knew that was going to go down. I was not going to let you get that. Now summon in Hair for next turn so I don't have to summon it right off the bat in the beginning. Going to go ahead and destroy. Now that I used Baron's effect, I'll probably tag out. I remember tagging out to Desert Locust because I thought I was going to be able to synchro summon again, but that was a negative. So in the future, you can't do that, which would have been so busted if I would have brought him out and then synchroed back into him on that same turn. That would have been ridiculous. But nope, you can't do it. He's not. Desert Locust is not that broken. So there we go. GG's. Super, super powerful. I mean, that was incredible how I came back. Now let's take a look at this loss that I took. Let's see how bad I'll take this L. See what we had. See what he had in store for me. But those duels are pretty intense. It's pretty good so far. Let's see about let's just speed this up. Okay, not dead. But I'm not going first, so that was probably Dimensional Shifter. So this at least gave me some. Oh, I remember this. Could I have played this one better? I'm not sure. I guess let's see now. Let's see if we could have played it better. So he is banishing all of his cards. So I mean that literally gives me a good advantage here, but I still couldn't. Oh yeah, I remember now what he did at the end. Yeah, I couldn't capitalize a little bit on this because that sucked. I needed one more. Oh, there we go. I got play now, at least. Always use field card first because if he searches or adds a card from his deck to his hand right now, I'll be able to do something. That kind of sucked. Oh, I couldn't play Val because I used Dimensional Shifter. So that's the time where it backfired. I didn't have any starters. My starters would have been good. My starters would have put me in the game. It was just the fact that I played Dimensional Shifter that I couldn't do much there. He's just popping cards with one dude, so kind of making it hard for me to stay in the game. Gonna go ahead and activate Boss Fight now, allowing me to just get Boss Stage because I already used Boss Room. I only run one. Now I can at least compete a little bit here. He's gonna destroy. This is maybe where I could have made a better decision. I'm gonna get the Search though. Gonna get Laptel. He premature did that. That was a good move for me. Now I get to bring out Hair. He destroyed him, so I don't have to deal with it. This is probably where I could have done some things differently. Yeah, I should have. This is where I definitely should have. I should have took his. Yeah. Here's the misplay. I remember now. So what's gonna happen here is I should have took I took okay, yeah. So I did the right thing where I took the monster and I took him. I shouldn't have used his effect. I should have waited one turn and at the beginning of my next turn used the effect because now that I put it back into his grave, that he's going to get the trap card and the trap card is what's really going to mess me up. I do have an opportunity to negate it at the end of this turn, but I didn't want to do that. I should have just not have used his effect. I should have just absorbed everything and chilled on it, but I didn't, and that's what caused me the game. Because now I take his one trap card that he wasn't even using, and now I gave him back his in phase Brandon monster, and then that is the trap card that ruins me because I don't know if he draws it here, but and then I do that. And then Call by the Grave. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if he drew the Call by the Grave, but I should have just did it in the beginning. I don't know why I let it happen in the beginning. I don't know. Yeah, I obviously don't come back from this. So we'll see what happens here. I want to bring out my one guy probably. Oh, the grass. And he gets the grass is greener. So that ruins everything for me. Skyrockets his advantage, and I lose basically to the grass is greener, because it was neck and neck until he drew that card. So this just gives him a whole field, and basically I lose here. Yeah, I lose here. Basically get destroyed here. Grass is greener, very very powerful card. Um, Obviously I had nothing to stop it there, but like I said, in that last honestly that wouldn't have happened yet because he wouldn't have drew probably the grass is greener by thinning out his deck by that one card, but you know, is what it is. Live and you learn, but next time I will remember not to do that. Ouch. So there you go, some Master Duels for you guys. Really good, exciting, really fun deck. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. You know, let me think about my deck profile in the comments. Let me know. What do you think I should change, run? How do you feel about all the hand traps? How do you feel about Merbel? Are you getting away with just running one and being comfortable? I mean, if you probably are running just one, you're probably using a bunch of the trap cards, and a bunch of the trap cards, I don't know, it's just kind of slow. Yeah, good for grind game, but also slow, you know. So go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Thank you. Peace.